and today I'm going to give you a quick demo of our game that we developed for multiplayer games programming in Year 4 in Dundalk Institute of Technology. So our game is a 4-player game, and the aim of the game is to collect as many stars as possible and stop the other players collecting stars. So as you can see, we have a star down here, so we're going to run into it and collect it, and our score goes up by 1. You can also collect bombs, and every time you collect a bomb and a shield or even a star, um, there is another pickup generated in another location. So as you can see, we're continuing to pick up stars and our score keeps going up. So we have 2 stars so far, and now we're after hitting a wall, so we're after being destroyed. So we respawn again, and now we can try that again and go over and collect the star. Every time you hit a wall or die because of another player hit you with a bomb or a shield or whatever they have, you lose half of your score. So if you have a score of 8 and you die, you get a score of 4. So as you can see, I have a score of 6 here and hit the wall, and we now have a score of 3, and that's how the scoring works. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of our code now. So if we exit out of here, I'm just going to show you how we optimized it so that the client and the server were separate and that there was a limited amount of data being sent over the link. So if we go in here, we can see that we have our server here. This is our server.cpp. And if we go up to the top here, we can see that the server's main job is to set up the level and to keep it running. So we have create random mice, create random bomb, create random shield, and create random wall. The first 3 there, they set up the star, the bomb, and the shield. They spawn them in the locations around the world and set them up so that you can pick them up. And every time their counters go to 0, another one is spawned. So every time you collect one, the counter drops and another one is spawned. And then we have create random wall, and there's 3 different variations of walls, 3 different locations of them and shapes. So depending on a random number that's generated, we set up the walls in different ways. So in one of those 3 ways, and this method here picks which way we're going to set up the wall. And then we have a method delete all walls. This is a method that I worked on, but we decided to use a different method of setting up the walls instead of creating a load of random walls, deleting all those walls, and then creating them all again. This code didn't quite work because I couldn't get the game object pointer to change to the mouse type. Then this is our setup world function. We create random mice, create random bomb, and create random shield. This sets up our world at the very start and sets up the counters. All of this is done on the server side, so all the locations of the players, of the bombs, of the shields, of the walls, and of the stars. And this means that all of it is synchronized across all of the clients and the server, so that no one can cheat and have a load of stars in their level and other people don't have any stars in their level. Now as we go across, we can see that the client's main job is going to be working with the texture manager here, the render manager, input manager, and the HUD. So the texture manager and the render manager, they both set up the texture so that they're displayed on screen in different sprites, and this is what sets up our entire level and shows them on screen. So all of that is done on the client side. So that's the basic aspect of what the server does, what the client does, and what they keep separate. Now just to say that myself and Georgie both worked on this project, and I do think that we did work evenly. He worked on some things while I worked on other things, and I think that our work combined was half and half. And yeah, that's a basic rundown of our code and of our game, and yeah, I hope you like it.